The almost mythical power for an attractive woman to escape accountability for her prior actions, and also their inability to just simply take a loss in a situation is on full display with this lawsuit. And well, I've broken it down a couple of different times, listened to some other people break it down, and while I have been critical of Logan Paul's inability to screen for the women, I've used this as an opportunity to educate some people, because I think if you can spot the red flags, the multiple red flags, about the 250 red flags that Dillon Danis has very helpfully pointed out for Logan Paul, you can hopefully, at least for yourself, maybe for somebody else, save somebody a lot of heartbreak, a lot of money, and a lot of years on their life. But now, given the more recent developments, and especially what's going on today, and then after the court granted Nina Agdal the temporary restraining order, meaning that Danis can no longer post any more of those funny pictures. Aw, shucks. Switching it up a little bit. Kind of staved off the personal attacks when it comes to Logan Paul, because frankly, I don't know the guy, don't watch his content or anything like that. All I can do is just judge him by his own actions, the people that he surrounds himself with, and the way that he comports himself. And you know what? I've come to the conclusion that he's a very big scumbag. Check this out. Logan Paul's fiance, Nina Agdal, is granted a restraining order from Dillon Danis after filing a lawsuit against the MMA fighter following incessant trolling. Well, just don't have that many pictures of your ass out there being shook at sea, in the air, on land, underwater. Like, is there a surface on the face of God's green earth that this bitch hasn't got her titties or her ass out on? I have no idea, man. She's like the postman of whipping them out. And it's like, whether rain, shine, sleet, or snow, she is going to be there if there's some resources to extract. But yes, and the way that everything's being framed on this, just from the simple pictures that the media, I'm talking about the media in general, is running with, just showing Dillon Danis as just evil man, even though, and we're going to take a look at it, the reception that he's getting on social media is overwhelmingly positive for him, as opposed to the Logan Paul supporters, where I kind of see some really weird discrepancies that are there. But of course, you know, that's to be expected, right? He is he's upholding the status quo, okay? After all of his controversies, and they are numerous, okay? He pushes all the correct agendas, and he is also standing by his certified 304 fiance, and he's going to be going down in flames. I am so thankful. In the video that got released, I believe it was first today, I am so glad that these two stories are running analogous right now to one another. The Logan Paul Nina Agdal situation and the Sophie Turner Joe Jonas situation. I don't care about any of the people involved. All I care is about the situation both couples find themselves in, and if they would just simply put on some lenses, some red colored lenses, they would have saved themselves a hell of a lot of trouble. And to piggyback off of the idea that my opinion on Logan Paul has changed, I've also thought about this entire situation as well, and what Dillon started off doing. It's kind of metamorphosized. It went from being simple fight promotion to getting his get back off the Paul brothers, and now, well, now this is just something completely different. It doesn't even involve the fight anymore. And now it's far more personal than anything else. But okay, yeah, let's read a little bit of this. Logan Paul's fiancée, Nina Agdal, has been granted a temporary restraining order from Dillon Danis after the former Bellator fighter's incessant trolling of the Danish model. I think I said it in the previous video as well, and I've heard other people talk about it. It's like, this is the worst timing for all of this stuff, given the fact that, yeah, the fight is still a month away at this point in time, a month and a week away, October 14th, right? Yeah, it says it right there. Okay, it's bad enough. And given the lack of support, at least public-facing support, that Logan has provided his certified 304 fiance, 3-0 fiance. I like that better. And he's not the one who's seeking the legal reprieve on this one. All we've heard is vague allusions of a cease and desist, but she was the one that elevated it. Nina was the one that took this to federal court, just already showing that she's going to be wearing the pants in this relationship. And the clock's a ticking before you just end up handing over all of that prime money. Oh well. Danis, who will face Paul in the ring on October 14th, has continuously used Danish model Agdal as a way to target his opponent. Yeah, because it's such easy material. You could go ahead and run back the Japanese forest. I mean, there's only so many crypto zoo jokes that you can make. Hell, you could even just mock him for being in a fake fight sport. This is a real fight sport. You only needed to do two mandated, at least so far, press conferences, and there's plenty of material there. Christ, Logan Paul's entire life is already on display, but this one right here, I also don't want to suss out the history here. Danis has a reason to be attacking significant others, given what Logan Paul, actually Jake Paul did previously, so if you guys wanted to play dirty in the past, now you're getting your get back, and you don't like it. You don't like it at all because, well, as we can see from some of the promos, again, I do encourage you, if you think that Logan Paul, oh no, he's just holding some stuff back, man, he's really going to unleash at some point, just go watch some of his promos that he's cut in the WWE. They are all fucking trashed here, and it's not even like, it is like outside of a couple of bright spots, at least on the Fed side of things, there are very few people that can actually deliver a compelling promo, and he is, oh my god, he is basement tier at this point in time. Thank God he's such an athlete. Otherwise, oh my god, he'd be DOA. But the jiu-jitsu star posted a number of photos and videos of Agdal on Twitter, and they've been archived in the several videos that I've done on the subject so far, because yeah, they are numerous, and they seem to be never ending. And wait, there's more, I'm sure of it. Now known as X, including an X-rated video. It's really not. Like I said, from the headline, from the pictures that they decide to select on this one, it's not X-rated. It's like what she's discussing is, or what she's, what she is discussing is disgusting. Like whenever I hear a woman just, oh, at all, no, start talking with that level of sexuality, it's just, ugh, it's off-putting. But maybe that's me. Your mileage may vary, of course, but that's just always, again, a red flag, and especially when it's on social media. And she's jumping through logical hoops when it comes to this, saying that, oh, that was a long archived Snapchat video that I didn't send out publicly, and Dillon Danis hacked me. He's got so much good material. Why would he have to put on his sleuthing hat? Why would he have to set up all of those computers, jump through all of those hoops in order to simply dig up an albeit hilarious video, but just another video? Because the regular pictures, man, they were getting just as good engagement. So it doesn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense. Agdal sued Danis as well as applying for a restraining order, saying her fiance's opponent posted despicable things about her. Well, reposted the despicable things you posted about yourself, but okay, more than 250 times. That is apparently across both Twitter and his Instagram account. To be fair, haven't checked out his Instagram account. It could be hilarious, but his main method of attack is X right now. The bout was announced, and she had suffered humiliation, emotional damage, and reputational harm. And now she has reportedly been granted a temporary restraining order ahead of the court hearing in New Jersey for the case on September 12th. So yeah, I guess we'll get a legal update when it comes to that. But as of right now, the TRO is in place. He's not allowed to do anything involving Nina Agdal right now. He's given her very creative names like Karen Agdal, and talking about the situation like I didn't even put a ring on it and she's still trying to fuck me for half of my money, or I'll go ahead and settle with you as long as all the settlement money goes to pay off everybody that your husband to be scammed in the crypto zoo situation. Fucking hilarious. But what is Logan Paul? You know, he's got a fight there and he needs to promote and he needs to, I don't know, try to claw back any respectability. What's the first thing that he does? Well, hilariously, he decides to post this heavily edited snippet, and it's like, I seen it, and he thinks that this is this big own on Dillon. Funny. You wait until you get a restraining order. So his main method of attack, his most effective weapon, has been taken off the table because you guys can't hold a fucking L and you don't want to reconcile with the fact that you're trying to wife up a hoe. Bro, you are a total fucking goof. Like, yo, I was scrolling through Logan Paul's Twitter feed. Like I said, I don't know what his Instagram account is all about, but again, it's not really the source of the controversy here, in so much as X, Twitter, whatever, has definitely taken over. Like last time he talked about this situation at all, even addressing his woman and Dillon. And it's like, okay, August 22nd, he was posing with a picture of somebody that he brought on stage after security had to remove Dillon Danis, and something that, you know, Logan likes to spin as, oh, he walked out of the press conference. No, he was escorted out because you guys started throwing cake and bottles at one another, and there's a piece of the cake, and see, oh, very good engagement on this. Now, listen, I went back, and you can go and double check this for yourself, but since August 1st, the entire month of August, all of the comments were turned off on every single one of his posts. Not like he was posting a hell of a lot, but every single one. No replies are allowed at all. Only people that he references in any of the tweets, and I very rarely, if ever, see a added individual in his messages, or people that follow him. And it's just nut huggers that are in there just going, oh, you're going to knock him out of the 12th round. And it's like, yeah, okay, sure. I don't think in any of his other fights he's ever gotten that far, but oh, see, that's a piece of the cake that he threw at Dillon Danis, and oh, isn't it a good-looking piece of cake? It's like, I don't really know, but yo, 15.8 million views on that. But take a look at the engagement. It's fucking dog shit, man. So what's going on here? Okay, and same with this one. Okay, 2.7 million, which is not that great, man. You got a gigantic platform, my dude. How many followers do you have? 6.8 million followers, and for what you thought was going to be an iconic picture, you got 2.7 million impressions at 26,000 likes. I ain't no mathematician or anything, but I don't really think that that's fantastic engagement. And then, yeah, he starts to revisionist history, the press conference. And again, no comments are allowed, but you can go ahead and quote tweet it and go, bro, we watched the press conference. Okay. Everything that you're saying right now, it's a total lie. And then posting, oh my God, he's gotten into bar fights, and I can go ahead and string together a very edited clip together to make him look inferior. Yeah, but you're not going to be fighting him in a street fight, and yeah, you're not going to have the added benefit of your editing team in order to make you look good. This is going to happen in real life. So keep that in mind when we watch another video that's going to be coming up very shortly, because that was the last thing that he posted, August 23, and then everything really started to ramp up after that press conference, and then, yeah, nope, everything went into hibernation. Everything went into hibernation until earlier today. He decides to post this clip, which, man, we can go ahead and listen to right here because I think it's pertinent, right? Oh, internet troll in real life. Oh, got him this time, guys. This is definitely going to take him down. Oh, this makes him look so stupid, but it was something that I noticed very, very quickly. We can go ahead and run it all the way back. And yeah, as somebody who makes content on the internet, you can kind of spot a couple of discrepancies very early in the video where it's like, oh, this isn't an honest representation of what goes down here.
You sent me so many messages.
Why am I? I had two knee surgeries.
It sounds like you have
So, how many jump cuts did you see right there in the first, 6 seconds? At least 5? Like, okay, yeah, run it back. Okay,
so many messages.
Why am I?
1,
I had two knee surgeries.
It sounds like you have Conor
3.
McGregor's nutsack in your mouth.
Oh, very, very good. Oh, that was an excellent comeback. Oh, you got Conor McGregor's nutsack in your mouth. We don't really know if that was lightning quick afterwards, which if it was like an off-the-cuff remark, juvenile, but okay, at least it works. But you're cutting everything out of context, okay? Like, if Dillon Danis is a mush-mouth asshole, which it doesn't really seem like whenever he's in a different podcast or anything like that, and this is the first thing that you want to put forward is, oh, he's not as much of a tough guy in real life as he is on the internet when he's just picking on women. See, guys, I'm a really good guy.
Guy has retweet. There's little tweets.
Like, that's what I'm saying right there. Like, watching you stumble your way through these sentences is painful.
That's fine. Yeah, great.
Oh my God, that's just a really terrible, like, Destiny tier debate tactic. Oh, I can't actually win on the facts. I'll just go ahead and resort to ad hominem attacks. Why does anybody hold that blue-haired sodomite in any regard on the internet is fucking beyond me. But we have enough cuckoldry to deal with in this situation where we don't need to bring in somebody who also has a wife that's just as free use as Nina Agdal.
Great. I think you just want to. Yeah, whatever.
Exhibit A.
I got better. I said I got.
Yo!
I said sue
get
me.
this man a glass of water. You sent me so many.
Okay, that's it. That's what you got. Okay, cool. Some selectively edited clips. Fantastic, man, because we just go ahead and run it back, and what Dillon Danis just posted, within the past hour or so, a little bit different. Just a little bit different, right? So it's almost like somebody is trying to gas themselves up, knowing that now I got free reign. Like I said, man, my position on Logan Paul shifted immeasurably after I started to see all the little goofy-ass attacks that started to come out and just how ineffectual they are. But this one right here definitely punctuated it, and we got some other ones as well, so.
I'm gonna be 1-0 in boxing now. A jiu-jitsu guy.
Yeah.
A jiu-jitsu guy. Bro, your arms are not gonna last, bro. Look how big
Yo,
look
at you keep talking about my arms.
It's just so funny because you're gonna gas. Bro,
Is that what you're relying on?
I'm gonna beat
Is that
your
strategy?
And I heard Jake said you only show up to the gym once a week.
So that was 17 seconds. Not a cut. not a cut, one pan over, a continuous conversation, and it looks like Dillon. Oh, Dillon's quite articulate, right? It's almost like Logan Paul is a bit of a disingenuous actor. Very interesting. And even for just simple comparison, because this is it's a very fresh clip, okay? It just went out a few hours ago, and it almost has 1 million views, and he already has a much better interaction. Don't know specifically about, well, we can just go ahead and check right here. I think it's, yeah, right there. Anyways, yep, 300 comments, 100, yep, retweets, 1 million views. He's got better interaction than everything else that Logan Paul was doing. But yeah, watch your back, Jakey boy. Yeah, but it's very funny, okay? Because, yeah, that wasn't the only thing that Logan posted today. Just this trifling hoe. At least she has a check mark, and I think this is on Instagram or something. I have no idea or whatever, but she's out here talking shit, allegedly. Let's see how many things, see how many discrepancies you can go ahead and point out with these few messages that are completely and totally taken out of context. We don't know everything that's going on here, but we can glean enough. Well, I met up with Dillon the night of the fight press conference in London. We had a threesome. Okay. So he fucked a couple of bitches. He had a picture, and I'm sure that it's still on his account. And yeah, some information leaked about one of the chicks that's on there. And well, this is going to sound weird, but one of the chicks was on Fresh and Fit, okay? Back in the time when they were just on, I think when they were eating their first strike from earlier this year in the summertime. At an after-hour show with a pair of insufferably over-sexualized, drunken UK 304s that were down there. And the one girl with the long hair who has just the absurd body count and just really wanted to fuck Fresh. She was apparently one of the chicks. I kind of think, and this is the chick that's right here. She is a clout demon, man. So with all of that in mind, but the whole time he was so scared and paranoid that Logan had set us to fuck with him. Okay, so you're already framing this as he has a rightful disposition that you would somehow be disingenuous, because here are said messages right here, and it further gets confirmed if you're reading along at home. He's trying to play it cool, but he's terrified of Logan. Yeah, Logan trying to set him up. That's what that seems like right now, but why are we listening to this trifling bitch? I also fingered his butt. What? Okay. I want Logan to use this against Dillon. Oh, okay. So you can't verify that, but you want to go ahead and put some sus shit out there on the internet. Now, for all of the fans, okay, or at least the audience that Logan is courting, I think that, all of that weird butt stuff is probably totally in play with those folks. So weird thing that you're trying to do there. But all right, I hate the way that he's talking about Nina. So how do you take any of that shit seriously at all? Because you can already read motive right there with that third text message, and you can go ahead and basically wipe all of that shit away, because it's nothing on posting your girl with everybody, bitch. I'm half shocked that there isn't a picture of me standing next to Nina Agdal at this point in time. Like, holy, like, this is the boomer level of fucking memery that you can go ahead and do. Dillon finding out he can't pull out of a lawsuit. He appeared, okay, there was, okay, what was the one thing? Well, one thing that they ended up, tried to build their entire attack over. Oh, he didn't make it to the first press conference. Oh, people had to come up and bang on his door in order to come get him. That's the one that's being filmed there. Apparently, allegedly, who knows? He might have overslept or something like that, but he was still there. And then you just keep on trying to build up this mystique that, oh, he's never going to show up. It's like, I don't see a history of him skipping out on anything. So you're just trying to paint him as a coward. But then this is the same guy who had to wait for his wife-to-be to file for a temporary restraining order before he decided to come back and start attacking. Just a funny coincidence, I guess. But again, this also just reinforces that money, status, all the markers that you would go ahead and say, that guy's he's pretty much got it all. Pause. He's the entire package. Pause again. And he's got the world at his fingertips. There is no way in hell this guy would be such a coward bitch. Well, turns out when Logan Paul bleeds, oh my God, it's as blue as it gets. It's as blue as the bluest of blue pills. Money can't fix beta, and he has definitely proved that with all of this stuff. And Dillon, to his credit, you're finding out that you still owe millions for scamming your fans, your fiance is a whore. he has already beat the brakes off of him with that one. This was completely edited by him to look this way. Just wait until the full thing comes out. Classic Logan Paul. Can't even wait for everybody to see how badly I roast him. And yeah, we got a little snippet right there. But of course, this one's funny. I bought these so I could go undetected from getting served. It backfired on me. Everybody approached me and thought it was Ariel Halwani. Oh, one of the other people that was posted in the picture by Dillon with Nina Agdal. But again, I said somebody was pictured with Nina Agdal. It's not even, terrifyingly specific, and even if I was narrowing it down to a continent at this point. But yo, man, if they're all in on this, even though I think that the lawsuit is pretty much, blown that theory out of the water, they've done a hell of a great job in order to promote a boxing match that not too many people would have thought of. Okay, nobody would have known who Dillon Danis is, and this guy has definitely marketed himself better than just about anybody else on earth right now. And through his actions, he definitely exposed a bunch of uncomfortable truths, and inadvertently, he saved a bunch of lives by doing that. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.